Welcome to the Prophecy Club. I'm excited to be able to bring to you J.J. Carrell this morning. As you know, I asked many of you to go on his site and send him an email, which, by the way, I'll let him tell the story, but he was deluge with people saying, you got to go on Prophecy Club. Anyway, so who's J.J. Carrell? Well, 24-year career in the United States Border Patrol as a journeyman agent to a deputy patrol agent in charge to expose the who, why, and how treason is being perpetrated against our great nation. He's become the expert on border issues and the criminal acts by the Biden administration and the DHS machine. He's unafraid to speak the truth, and he is unapologetically patriotic. And I have read not all, but a lot of his book, and we're going to talk about that book. You got to get this book. But anyway, J.J. Carrell, welcome to the Prophecy Club, my friend.
Thank you for having me. I don't think I had a choice to come on today because I got.
Tell them what happened.
So all of a sudden, I start getting these emails. Like one popped up. Hey, you need to get on this man's podcast. It's very important. I'm like, okay, great. And before I could even respond, here comes another one, another 2, 10, 50, 100, and I'm like, whoa, this is getting weird, right? And then I went back thinking, was this like a glitch? Like, am I getting the same person? And I went back, nope, they're all different names. And I started emailing back and saying, listen, I got it. I've already reached out to him. Can you please tell everybody to stop? Because I'd come in the morning and I'd have tons and tons of these emails about Stan Johnson. I said, I get the message. I've already talked to him. Can you just leave me alone right now?
He emailed me. Okay, I'll come on. Tell your people to stop emailing.
You got some warriors in you. You can get things done just by intimidating people to do what you want. So, but I'm very thankful to have met you and to be on your show. So thank you.
Well, and I want to really promote you and your message and your book. And This is Treason. We'll get to all of that. Okay, so tell them your border patrol story, and then I'm going to jump in with prophecy questions. So,
okay,
all yours.
Well, I think it's important you know who I am, because I think when you tune into a podcast or listen to someone speak, you need to have an understanding of where their perspective comes from. So I'm not the guy that's going down the border and taking pictures and theoretically coming up with some idea of what the heck's going on. I was down in the border. If you look at the map of the United States of America and go all the way down to the southwestern corner of America, I worked that 11 miles east from there through the San Ysidro port of entry, and this border is right on Tijuana. So this area where I worked was one of the most violent border areas in modern history. And the border is a completely desolate, hopeless, violent place where the weak just get devoured. Weak agents, weak illegal aliens, the cartels dominate them, the Border Patrol agents dominate them. It is a place that there is no compassion. It's like you get transported onto another planet. And I know this says a lot about me, and I know it says a lot negative, but I thrived. I absolutely thrived in that environment. It challenged me physically and mentally and emotionally every day, and I thrived in it. I believe that God built me to be a leader, and men followed me. I ran a small task force, which was ATV unit, 11 guys running up and down the border chasing when Donald Trump came down the escalator and said, we're going to arrest all those Mexican rapists and murderers, and everyone lost their mind. I was sitting there. I was like, why is everybody losing their mind? That's all I arrest. That's all we arrest down there are the rapists and murderers and drug dealers. It just shows you how inept our media is.
Okay, I'm going to have to interrupt right there because of all of the censorship, as you know, is going on out there. And we've got to put the rest of this on our unfiltered area. Go to watchprophecyclub.com and you can watch the rest of this for free. Watchprophecyclub.com. Unfiltered. Watchprophecyclub.com.